Ready to chug?
You already know.
3, 2, 1.
Action.
Guys being sports. Guys being sports. Look. Jumping out the gym, we above the rim. Give me another beer, fill it to the rim. We talking about Jordan in his prime, man. Rice was on the line, man. Noah's first down. Bottom of the ninth, runner on second. Ray Allen in the corner, he a lethal weapon. Either on the field or it's on the court. This is guys being sports. This is guys being sports. Okay. This is guys being sports. This is guys being sports. This is guys being sports.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Guys, Beers, and Sports. I'm Chewy.
I'm Adam.
I'm Paul. And welcome yet again. Now we are on episode 7. So today we got a special episode for you. We are getting quite a few beers in right now.
Yep.
And we're going to enjoy a few different kinds. So, today we have a beer of the week. So we will feature the beer of the week. And we also have a challenge video. So we'll bring that to you guys so you can see how that went. But let's go ahead and let's start with the beer of the week.
Beer.
You didn't say the of the week.
I know. That's
Of the week. This week. Already no.
And also, remember guys, don't drink and drive.
Beer of the week.
Alright guys, so for this week's beer of the week, we got Coppermine Brewery. They went ahead and let us have the Irish Red Ale. It's one of their flagship beers. It's one of the more top beers that they do sell at their current brewery. You alright there?
Yeah.
You okay?
So, checking out the can.
Yeah, checking it out. Alright. But yeah, this is one of their top sellers. This is kind of their go-to that they've been working on. So we actually got to go sit down. We got to try a lot of their beers. The Irish Red Ale was one of them, but we tried quite a few of them. We did like 8 of them, maybe 10.
I think
10
like
total.
10.
All right, guys. So Coppermine Brewery, they're actually located on Palo Verde Street. They're right by DMV, up the street from the swap meet. They're on the right-hand side if you're going north on Palo Verde before you go into that curve that turns into Alvernon, right?
Yeah.
So we actually got to go over there. We got to sit down. We got to try out their
right
beers.
by S&G Tactical.
Okay. Yeah.
Right next to that.
And so we got some info from them. They've been open since 2017, so they've been open for almost 4 years now. Their head brewer is Paul, not this Paul, but the Paul there is the head brewer, and he's the one that actually has been working on all their new beers. So they actually had a selection of beers at first, but ever since new management took over kind of running the place, they actually started brewing new beers, and Irish Red Ale was a big part of that. The recipe was already in there, but they went ahead and enhanced it. Yeah. But they also added some new stuff. So we actually got to try the watermelon Bosé. I think that's what they called it. Really good beer. I would say that was probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a really good beer, and especially if you add a little bit of tahine or Tajin. To it, it tastes like the Mexican lollipop.
Yeah.
The watermelon lollipop.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Really good beer.
But they actually got the next building over and knocked down like a doorway into that, and they're expanding a little bit more.
So their bar seating area is a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
now.
a little bit bigger, a little more roomy.
Because when we went there, it was kind of small. It was a nice place.
Yeah, it was really small.
And I think that was really beneficial for them now, having that extra space due to the whole social distancing.
Yeah.
Everything was spaced out really good. They had hand sanitizer.
Everywhere.
Everything was actually very nice. So they have a few different beers. Like I said, they have the watermelon. They also have a habanero IPA. They submitted that one for People's Choice, so that is something that's getting some hype.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was really cool. They also do live music. They have local artists, so they have what was it? Painting Saturdays, I think
I
it was.
think it's Saturdays. They paint.
One Saturday every month.
Yes.
And they'll do painting and obviously drinking, which was really cool. And
what
then,
part is cool, the painting or the drinking?
I think
I
both.
think both. Can you? I
Drunk-
wonder
drunk
how it would
painting.
work. Yeah, I wonder how that would work. Like,
I don't know. I've never been very artistic. I hated painting.
So just
what if
kind
you
of-
become better?
Huh?
What if all of a sudden you're a good
I'm
artist?
better when I'm drunk.
That could be because I've never tried painting when I'm drunk.
Maybe we'll try that, guys. Maybe one day we'll try painting.
We'll
If
do
you
an
guys will
episode
be the
then.
judge of who did the better drawing.
There you go.
That'd be a pretty.
I
cool
think
thing.
that would maybe on a future episode. I think we're gonna shoot for that. So we're gonna try to do some painting while we're drunk. But that's the thing. We're gonna have to be drunk first, and you know if you know Paul might. Maybe we'll do that after the show. I
We're
don't know,
pretty
right?
good at doing that, dude.
Another one that we tried was the Dead Canary. It's the double IPA, 8.5% beer. I think you would have liked that one for sure.
That one's really good, actually. I like that one.
I would say I pretty much liked all their beers. I'm noticing that the more breweries that we go and we try their beers, I actually haven't found a beer that I don't really like yet.
Yeah.
So it's actually really good. You definitely taste the difference, that's for sure. But well, we spoke to Alex. Alex is the bar manager, so you know when she took over, you know they made a lot of changes. They've been doing more events. They do the food trucks as well. They're actually thinking about doing a car show. So it got put on hold due to the pandemic, but it's supposed to be coming back. So they have the parking lot. They're going to do a car show. They'll have the beers, and they'll, you know, I think that'd be pretty fun. You know,
They also have a food truck that posts up right outside, and he gets there normally around what, 4 or
I think
5?
they said it was about 4 or 5 o'clock. It was
Right.
the food truck was called Molecular Munchies. That's what it was called. That's pretty much their dedicated food truck. One of the biggest things that they specialized in was deep fried vegetables.
Yes.
That was the big thing for them. So kind of what do they call that in like sushi restaurants? The fried vegetables that they do.
The tempura. Right?
Tempura. There you
Yeah,
go.
but that's the name.
Right. But that's kind of what I think of when I think of fried vegetables, right? And yes, the food truck was top 5 food truck in Tucson.
Yes.
So it was within the top 5.
Fried zucchinis and fried mushrooms. Bomb.
Yeah, I haven't had it. But yeah, guys, so that's a little bit of info about Coppermine. So go check them out. I think it's a good vibe. It's a nice place. And it's not so like a huge staff. It's a tight-knit staff. They don't have too many employees, but it's awesome. They're very friendly. They're very personal. When we were there, a bunch of regulars were coming in, getting their regular beers. And it was just a good vibe. Paul was really cool to talk to.
Yeah.
This guy.
Really knowledgeable.
Well, he does have a cool name, so
Oh, okay.
doesn't surprise me.
Is that what it is? Just a name?
Yeah. Those Pauls are pretty cool.
You have your name.
Well, that's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
And on that note, let's go ahead and let's try out the Coppermine Irish Red.
And you know what's super cool though about their location as well? That I don't know if they've noticed, but all the breweries are spread out throughout the throughout Tucson. You know.
Yeah.
So if you want to go try one, there's one near you.
All right.
All right, pour mine, Trey. Top me off.
Top you off. All right. Let's give this a shot. So if you guys don't notice, obviously you notice that Paul has his hands kind of occupied at the moment.
You're proving a point.
And that's not by choice, by the way. It's taped on there. So is mine. But I only got one hand. He has 2 hands. So let's see.
My hands are free.
All right. I think that was pretty decent. That's within reach. Let me move this though.
Should have put it in a sippy cup for him.
I want to smell it.
I know. I'm putting it close enough.
I just smell your fucking booty ass fingers.
Booty ass fingers. Okay.
Booty ass fingers. Booty ass.
Booty ass. All right.
Like Tropic Thunder drink booty sweat, maybe.
Booty sweat. All right, guys. All right, ready?
Oh shit.
All right, so this is the Irish Red Ale. So looking at this, it's a darker beer, right? It has a pretty good color.
Get a hint of like coffee smell a little bit.
Yes, you do actually. You do get kind of that, like a coffee grain.
Like
Mhm.
roasted.
With that nice.
Like a roasted
Yes.
smell, you know?
Yeah, you could definitely smell that. And this one's 6.3%.
Yes.
This is 6.3% alcohol. But yeah, guys, I mean, good color, dark color. You can kind of see the red in it, right?
Mhm.
You look through it, you can see the red. Then the smell, you mentioned, got kind of a coffee smell, right?
Like a little roasted coffee smell,
Nice
you know?
little
Yeah.
hoppy flavor.
All right. Now, and
not
remember,
hot.
this is an ale. This is an ale, right?
Yep.
So it's going to be a little hoppy, but not too hoppy, right? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
not an IPA. An IPA is going to be a lot more hoppier than that. So let's go ahead, and Paul already started it. So let's go ahead and take it
it up,
up,
Paul.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
No, I can't.
Cheers.
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 Imaginary
You gotta
cheers.
cheers them.
Cheers.
There you go.
There,
All right. Initial taste. It's good. You can taste the hops. I do get a hint of that coffee taste though.
There's a
I
little
got
bit-
I
there's
got a bit of a
that
bitterness
bit.
out of
But
it.
not too much.
yeah.
Not too much. It's
No,
not
it's not
overpowering.
overbearing. Correct.
Yeah.
It's not an overbearing bitterness to it, but you do get a little bit of that bitterness at the end. And it lingers for a little. You get to taste it, and you actually get the full flavor, I think.
Yeah.
So you go through all the stages
It
of
is a
the
very
flavor.
flavorful beer.
Because you don't get the hops and the coffee at the same exact
No,
time.
I
You get
don't-
one after
I
another.
don't really get that much hops, dude.
I think you get a little bit.
I don't
It's
know
not a
what you
whole
guys are
lot,
talking about.
but I think that's
I
where the
don't really-
bitterness comes from.
I think the bitterness comes from the roastiness or whatever.
Roastiness.
Roastiness.
Roastiness. New word.
I haven't heard of her, but hey. Roastiness.
Roastiness. Coming soon.
Comment on our show, please. I'd appreciate it.
Coming soon. Special guest.
Roastiness.
Roastiness.
Her first
Anyway.
name is Rose and her last name is Ines, dumbass.
And that's
Ines.
where's the T?
Roast-
Where's the T?
Roastiness.
So is her name Rose T?
Her middle name is
Her other middle name is her
Her
initial
middle name is T. There you go.
Starts with T.
Rose T.
Ness.
Ness.
Dumbass.
Paul, so are you getting the full flavor out of it drinking through that straw?
I'm assuming, but probably not because I don't taste hops like you. I think
Maybe that's a filter straw.
Yeah, I think the straw has a filter that's hops.
Maybe you didn't wash your.
Maybe that's true. He did wash his own straw, guys. He did.
It's not that soapy, man. He sounds a little. This beer's a little soapy because he didn't rinse it out good
I
enough.
burped in some bubbles coming out.
Alfalfa.
Just don't fart.
It'll be a brown bubbles.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Stop making me laugh.
There
I'm
is
fucking pee.
there is no soap in their beer, guys. We're just talking about Paul Straw. No,
Yeah, just
don't
Paul
mix
Straw.
up the two. Don't mix them two.
But guys, overall good beer. This is a good ale. I would definitely recommend trying this. I mean, like
This
I
is
said,
actually one of their
this-
top selling beers.
this-
Yeah.
okay.
Cut.
One go.
All right, guys. We're gonna get into the NFL now. We're gonna start off with Week 1. We're gonna give you our picks, and we're gonna see who gets more right. We're gonna pick 5 games each. All right, so I'm gonna start off with Thursday night game.
Who are we at playing again?
Houston Texans at Arrowhead Stadium against the Chiefs. I am gonna go with the defending Super Bowl champions, KC. I think they're gonna stay out.
They're gonna stay hot.
Yes,
Coming
sir.
off a Super Bowl win, they're gonna
Yeah.
keep going. All right, cool. I gotta say the Chiefs as well. Patrick Mahomes has a lot to prove with that contract, so I think the Chiefs are gonna make it a tight game, but they got it.
I think the Chiefs are gonna take it too. I know before I had said the Texans,
Uh-huh.
but the Chiefs kept pretty much the roster intact, and I feel like now they're gonna be playing without without a monkey.
Wrap
on their
that
back.
shit up, B.
Without a monkey on their back.
Right.
So I think they're gonna play free, and that's where he's scared.
Okay.
For the other teams, not for me.
Okay. I have one important question to ask before we move forward, and that's for you. Are the Chiefs repeating the Super Bowl?
I believe so.
You heard it here, guys.
You heard it here first.
Paul thinks they're repeating.
Dude, Yesenia knows it's all about Mahomes. That's all it is. You don't say shit about Mahomes when Paul's around, all right?
Dude, if I had my choice of fucking Mahomes, fucking chick, or Mahomes, I'm gonna take Mahomes.
That is facts. That is facts.
Shit.
All right. So I got the Jets and the Bills
Sunday,
10
a.m.
I'm gonna go with the Buffalo Bills on this one. Buffalo Bills were doing really good last year. The Jets, man, it's the Jets.
Yeah.
They stay grounded.
They got 5 quarterbacks on their roster. Do you know that?
I mean, wouldn't you stop that, man?
I mean, 5 quarterbacks.
You need to do what the Mud Dogs did. Just try to throw in the water,
What
boys.
was it, Sam Darnold?
Yeah. The Mono Darnold.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bills.
Bills.
Okay.
All right, so I got Packers and Vikings.
That one's a tough one. Dude.
That is a tough one. This is gonna go one of two ways.
Vikings are.
Rodgers is either gonna be bitter, or he's gonna prove a point. So I'm gonna go Packers because I think Rodgers is gonna prove that he's worth more than what Green Bay is showing what he's worth, and he's gonna look for another team next year.
Even after him kicking the ball away from left.
I'm going for Packers.
I got Eagles against the never mind. Washington football team.
Washington who?
Washington football team.
Aren't they all football teams?
They are, yeah.
Well, I don't know Washington,
But they're not all from Washington, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
That wasn't him saying something drunk or anything, guys. It's really Washington football team.
So I'm gonna take the Eagles, just because Washington football team. They don't even know what their name is.
You don't think they're ready to play?
Yeah, the Eagles. I'll take the Eagles. That's it.
That's
Wrap it up.
Hold on. Before we continue on, I need to be cut, buddy.
Oh, he's done. Plazo.
Cut me. Wait, don't cut me.
He's gonna
Look,
stab you. So.
Cut that shit off. My finger's like right fucking there too.
Adam's
Free. I got a real tough one. It's the Browns versus the Ravens. I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Real tough though?
Real tough. I'm
Real
still
tough,
tossing that
so
one around.
I mean, OBJ might have a game that day. I mean,
Baker Mayfield, though, dude.
Uh,
He's out to get his money now.
Can't underestimate him.
Nah, Ravens.
Okay. All right. Ravens. I got Colts and Jaguars. Ooh. This is another. Why am I getting all the tough ones? All right.
It's an easy one,
Now,
dude.
obviously the Colts. The Colts are coming off a good season. Phillip Rivers. He went to the Colts. I mean, is he going to be something to be reckoned with? That's to be determined. But I mean, he's not the worst quarterback, right? So I got to lean towards the Colts.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Alright. I got the Raiders and the Panthers. This one's gonna hurt me because
it's so bad.
I hate the Raiders. But I think the Raiders are gonna take this one.
Why is that?
The Panthers, I don't think they just got
They
rid
got
of their
Teddy
coach.
Bridgewater.
They just got Bridgewater.
Yeah, I know, but they got rid of their coach. They got rid of their
Teddy
starting
H2O.
quarterback.
So you don't think McCaffrey and Bridgewater are going to be enough to take over the Raiders?
Jacobs and I don't know who's starting for the Raiders. If it's
It's going to be Carr.
Carr or
It's going to be Carr.
or what's the other kid's name?
You're talking about from
Mariota.
Tennessee, Mariota.
Yeah, but no, I just think the Raiders are a better team.
Lions and Bears. Oh my.
That one's a little personal for you, right? AP? AP just signed with the Lions.
Yeah.
What do you think? But then you also got Foles with the Bears.
I know.
U of A native.
U of A native.
So what do you feel?
You don't even know who's gonna start though.
Yeah. Trubisky.
Trubisky.
You know? Son of a bitchkey.
Take a drinky.
Lions or Bears?
Lions, Bears.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'm gonna go with the Lions just because of AP, baby.
Technically, he got cut by the Washington Redskins. They were the Redskins.
Don't say that. That is not allowed to be said. No
That's not. Hey,
How is that not allowed?
it's not allowed.
They were the Redskins
It's
at that
racism.
time. Regardless, they were. That's who they were at
You
the
can't
time.
have a name because it's racist.
All right, continue.
Like Adam and Paul,
That's
What's your name?
racist.
and my name's Jesus. How did that even work out?
How are you
Right.
the whitest one out of us?
Right?
And you had the most
Right?
Mexican
And I got the
name.
most Mexican name, dude.
That's racist.
You know what's
I have
worse?
the whitest one though.
You know what's worse is like my nickname's even more Mexican than my real name.
Yeah.
Chewy, like that's Mexican, bro.
Lovely.
It's all good. Though. I get out of speeding tickets. Nah, I don't. Never mind.
You just
All
don't
right.
get pulled over as much.
It's because they see those big
Facts.
ass titties you got.
Facts. Maybe. Alright, but I want to
Oh,
see
hey,
Paul's.
hey, whoa, we gotta cut Paul.
I want to see
And
Paul.
before,
We gotta cut Paul.
I want to see Paul's titties. I was trying to wet them earlier. Wet t-shirt. Paul? Oh, wow.
Is that Crowder?
I don't know. I'm gonna get to it right now. Though. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's cold or not.
Hey, did you ever get that itch? That itch you had earlier, Scott?
Hold on. You didn't even need it. I feel like you're foaming from the mouth right now.
I know.
I feel
What
like
the
you're.
fuck? Did
I
he
feel
just out
like.
his hands?
I feel like you're foaming from the mouth
They don't
after
smell like
Patrick
ass,
Mahomes.
like ass booty because I couldn't scratch nothing.
He said it backwards now. He said it backwards.
ass
It was booty
Instead of
ass.
booty ass.
That was ass booty. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Ass booty ass, whatever you prefer. You know. I like them both. I like them both.
B-A-A-B.
As long as it's on the backside, you're good.
If you like ass or if you like booty, that's up to you.
Drink booty sweat, baby.
All right. So Seahawks and Falcons, guys. Seahawks and Falcons. I'm going with the Seahawks. Wilson's just too good. I do like the Falcons, but I don't think that they're going to be able to take over the Seahawks. Seahawks are always contenders, man. Seahawks are always driving. So whether or not they're going to get to one of the Super Bowls is another question.
You know, like I got the Dolphins and the Patriots.
Ooh.
Who?
All right.
Dolphins and the Patriots.
Cam Newton versus starting quarterback is
Either Fitzpatrick or Tua.
no, it is Fitzpatrick. They officially announced it today.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins
Why?
because they're defense.
You don't think Cam could do it?
I think he can, but like not the first week.
I got the Chargers and the Bengals. Damn. Chargers and Bengals? They're still teams.
They exist.
Wow.
Oh, man. Chargers got a new quarterback.
So do the Bengals.
That's right. Rookie versus rookie quarterback.
The Chargers are gonna start Tyrod Taylor.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, T-Law.
Oh,
You know what? I don't think the Bengals have it. I'm gonna give it to the Chargers.
okay. Chargers.
That's I'm just, yeah. I'll go with Chargers.
All right. So I got Cardinals and 49ers. So, you know, I like Kyler Murray. I like DeAndre Hopkins. Is definitely something in the future. I think they're going to build off of that. But 49ers, they're too stacked. They're too stacked for the Cardinals. They're coming off a Super Bowl loss. I think they're going to be bitter about it. And they're going to do something with it. So I'm going 49ers.
Buccaneers versus the Saints. Wow.
Is Tom Brady gonna be Tom Brady?
You know what though? I'm gonna take the Saints.
Damn, no hesitation.
Hold on.
They know the offense. You know, they've been there. They do that. The Buccaneers, they're scary, but it's a brand new thing. So I'm guessing it'll take them like 1 or 2 weeks to make the adjustments.
To click?
Iron out the details.
Yeah.
I got the Cowboys and the Rams. As much as this is gonna hurt me to say it, I gotta go Cowboys. The Rams, ever since their last Super Bowl appearance, they fell off. Cowboys, they kind of stacked up. Cowboys will always start off hot, and midway through the season, they fucking eat that booty ass, or the ass booty, like Paul says.
Whichever Paul prefers at that point.
So I'm gonna go with Cowboys right off the bat, just because they're gonna start off hot.
Now we're rolling into the Monday night games. So in this series, we actually have 2 Monday night games. So we got the Steelers and the Giants. That's the first game.
You got another one.
Steelers and Giants. You know what? Both of them are kind of trash right now, in reality. At this point, I'm thinking more Saquon Barkley, but Steelers, I just think Steelers is very defensive oriented with their team, and I think their team is gonna figure out how to stop Saquon Barkley, and Giants are gonna go 0-1. So I'm going Steelers.
Oh man, the Titans and the Broncos, huh?
You gonna pick against my team? Huh? You gonna pick against my team?
Sam,
Huh?
do you think the Titans and the Broncos are? What do you think about that match? Oh, that's right. Sam's not here. My bad, guys. All right, Paul. What do you think about Titans and Broncos?
Sam is suffering from a rare disease called anal leakage.
I'm gonna take the Broncos, dude. For this
Broncos.
I think Drew Lock.
You going Broncos?
Drew Lock, yeah.
What about Henry?
Huh?
Yeah, I think
What
Titans
about
are
Henry?
too stacked for that
Nah,
one. but
dude.
That's his pick. That's his pick.
I know. Just
I'm
wanna give him
gonna
time.
take the Broncos.
He's going with a division rival. I love it.
Broncos. Final answer.
The Broncos are the finals.
He's going with a division rival. I had to because my game was 2 division rivals.
All right, guys. Well, those are your NFL picks. Comment below if you disagree with our picks. Soon to be determined. We'll touch back on the next episode. Let you know how we're doing.
Now we have a challenge video. It's football related. We are about 10 yards away.
Yeah, guys. 10 yards is a lot further than you think. It's about 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's about 30 feet away. And not only that, we try to incorporate it with the buckets, that we did last time, right? So buckets and football kind
This
of
time we use the
come
football.
together.
We use a small football.
A little bit different style. White buckets was a touchdown. Blue buckets was a field goal. Red buckets is an interception. Keep that in mind when you're watching this video. Now the losers, you'll see that. And who's going to be the winner? Let's see.
Pick to find out.
guys. So that was our episode. Thank you for joining us yet again. Thank you, Coppermine, for providing us with the red ale beer. We appreciate that.
Delicious.
But yes, Adam came out victorious on that challenge. That's already three in a row. Three challenges in a row. I think I got 2. And Paul has
Paul, what do you got?
none right now.
All the ones that I did win were when we were trying to establish the channel, and due to cuts, my wins got cut out. So
So irrelevant.
Irrelevant. Kind of like
to you, to
kind of
the
like
viewers,
championship before us.
but in my mind,
irrelevant.
But in my mind, I've won a few times. So
You're okay with it.
Hey, when
Alright.
Paul gets
So
free
what?
beer, he wins.
Paul only gets better when he drinks, by the way. But guys, this is our episode. Thank you for coming and watching episode 7. We appreciate that. Thank you, Coppermine, for providing us the Irish Red Ale.
Delicious.
We appreciate that. Remember, don't drink and drive.
Like, subscribe, wherever it may be.
Like and
Just
subscribe.
like the 4 corners.
if you're gonna drink, tie beers on your hands so you don't have to drive.
There you go. Well, that
Don't
was his
drink and
benefit.
drive.
That was his benefit.
That was his benefit. He, don't
He
have to
couldn't drive because he had bottles attached to his hand. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.
Guys beer and sports. Guys beer and sports. Look. Jumping out the gym with a butter in. Give me another beer, fill it to the rim. We talking about Jordan in his prime, man. Rice was on the line, man. Noah's first down. Bottom of the 9th, runner on 2nd. Ray Allen in the corner, he'll lead a weapon. Either on the field or it's on the court. This is Guys Beer and Sports. This is Guys Beer and Sports. Okay. This is Guys Beer and Sports. This is Guys Beer and Sports. This is Guys Beer and Sports.